knowledge. He has the knowledge. No?
Remember ye not that when I was yet with you, I told you these things? And now ye know what withhold it, that he might be revealed in his time.
Yeah, he's being revealed right now. We're in that time. That's how we know. That's how we know we're in the end. We're in the end of the end. All right. We're at the climax of the end at that. You know, because Esau's being revealed all over the internet, man. Day in and day out. Esau is getting revealed all today, man. All right. He has been since we woke up. Hey, to the day we go to sleep, it's nothing but information coming out on revealing Esau's counsels, his true purpose, his true intents. All right. What he's plotting and what he's thinking, man. All right, and really who he really is. All right, the devil.
For the mystery of iniquity doeth already work. Only he who now letteth will let until he be taken out of the way.
Yeah, the Lord is going to take this devil out, man. All right. You know, what is that? I believe Zephaniah 3 and 8. Going back to what brothers was preaching about earlier, that patience, all right, us suffering, you know, us waiting on the Lord to make His moves, you know. But we're not on our time. We're on the Heavenly Father's time. And how are we measuring that time? Via prophecy, man. All right, the Lord gave us to look out for as being the watchmen thereof. Okay, you know, and we're in that time. Esau's being revealed. He's losing his power. All right, and what is the form of his power? His deception, man. It's not working no more. Them lies, them all, because Esau's not as smart as he dressed himself up to be. He's not wise. All right, he's a fool. Psalms 14, chapter 14:1. He don't believe in the heavenly Father, man. He's a fool off rip. Okay, his whole thing. He had a recipe that worked for him. All right, the same old two-step. Now everybody picking up on it. Oh shit, how you bugging out? Man, he got me. You know what I mean? But that's all he had. Now we're just gonna have to do. He's like, okay, you got me. I'm the devil. All right. What you gonna do about it? He about to come in, so-called guns blazing, man. He's about to utilize that sword that he was blessed with. And guess what? That blessed is in actuality is curses. He's gonna take him out, man.
And then shall the wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth.
Yeah, the Lord revealing them right now. All right. And that's twofold. All right. But we are the mouthpiece of the Heavenly Father, the prophets, man. We're revealing this devil. Because who else knew he was the devil until the prophets hit the scene, man? All right? Who was linking it up with prophecy? All right? Who was saying the so-called white man is actually the red Hebrew Edomite, Esau? All right? In the scriptures, man. He's in rulership right now. All right? And he's going down. This America is Babylon. All right? Hey, man, Amos, the 3rd chapter, man. Surely the Lord will do nothing but he revealeth the secrets unto the servants, the prophets. All right, and we have revealed the secrets unto you people. Okay, we're telling you what it is, you know. And Esau is totally revealed, and that's why he has to go ahead and do what he can, demonize the truth, demonize the prophets, pull the plug on the internet, ramp things up. All right, try to hurry up and establish this new world order, Revelation 12:12, because he knows that the time is short, man. Go ahead, Al.
And shall destroy with the brightness of his coming.
That's the spirit. All right. Going back to the twofold, and you got Yahweh Shah's return to look forward to, man. And which one we're prophesying about, the Lord's return. Okay, because the Lord is coming back for blood too. He's coming back in the fathership with an innumerable amount of angels, man. Okay. All right. Because not only is there going to be a third world war. Hey man, you're gonna have war with the angels, man. Okay, there's gonna be war in the heavens, and you're gonna lose miserably. You're gonna, hey man, Esau, you taking nothing but L's, man. You're going out with a slew of L's, and you're going straight into slavery, man. All right, this is your destiny. This is your fate. This is your judgment, man. Go ahead, Al.
It's Isaiah 63:1. Who is this that cometh from Edom with dyed garments from Bosra? This that is glorious in his apparel.
Yeah, it's talking about Yahweh Shai, man. When you return, he's coming back. He's coming back for business, man. All right. It says that the day of vengeance burneth in the Lord's heart. He's sitting at the right hand of the Heavenly Father, waiting. You think you can't wait for the day of the Lord, man? How do you think the Lord feels? How do you think the Heavenly Father feels, and how do you think His sons feel, man? The Lord is subject unto prophecy. All right, he's a man of his word, man. All right, things have to play out, and they're playing. Okay.
And it says Basra. Basra is a place in Edom.
Yep.
That's how we know it's talking about Esau. You know, the so-called white man.
Yeah, it's not just any old place, man. It's talking about here in America, man. All right, his favorite place in the world to do wicked. Hey, everybody's favorite place. Shit.
Well, look at by just due process of elimination, man. Okay, this truth is very well, it tells you that in the book of Sirach that this truth is plain unto the holy.
Good.
But it's stumbling blocks unto the wicked. Because just by a process of elimination, you can see that the so-called white man is the devil that the Bible speaks about. The actual race of people that are what you would call the devil or the deceivers of the world. Who were able to deceive the world. Esau, and then the devil and Esau, they're pretty much synonymous with each other. Okay, so the characteristic of Esau is a characteristic of what? Of a servant. It also tells you in the sixth chapter that Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of follow. Okay. So Esau, he's doing all types of wickedness in the planet Earth, and that's how we can deduct. Okay, by reasoning, you can deduct the reasoning. Okay, multiple choice. You have multiple choice, right? On the test. You can actually, there's a way to actually score a high percentage on a test without even really knowing the information.
They call it process of elimination.
Process of elimination. I know this is not the answer. I know this is not the answer. So maybe these two. Now I'm gonna line this up via the prophecies. What people are doing what? What people is doing what? And then that's how you, the Spirit got to work with you, of course. But we're saying that we're making it plain upon tables as Habakkuk the second chapter speaks about, as it is written. So this is very simple, yet Isaiah 69, 2/3 of our people are not going to get it. So we already know coming out here, the Lord told us that the heathen ain't going to get this. Esau is damn sure not going to get this. And 2/3 of our people are not going to get it. Only the elect. So we already know that the vast majority of the people, they can't actually, this knowledge is not obtainable. You know? So now we know the battle. We know a lot of people ain't gonna be listening. We know we're gonna be out here sometimes. You might have some people that are gonna listen, both people not. We know that it tells you that in the last days, scoffers is gonna come. That's why you have to eat this roll. Okay? Go ahead.
This that is glorious in his apparel, traveling in the greatness of his strength.
Yeah, the greatness of his strength is speaking about those extra dimensional, okay, vehicles, which Esau has labeled UFOs, which in that unidentified flying object. Okay, the Bible identifies it.
Yeah.
The Bible identifies that it's the chariot of Israel. It's the chariot of God. We know that as the vehicles of the angels. This is how the angels get from different dimensions. They go from the third heaven, or they come to the first heaven. Okay, they're flying in the second heaven. Okay, they can appear, they can reappear. They're not bound by so-called laws of gravity or laws on Earth that Esau in his science. Okay, are they extra-dimensional? Are they extraterrestrial? They're celestial. They're celestial, but they can actually physically manifest and be extraterrestrial. Okay, and that's how the elect are going to be changed. Okay, we're spirits, so we're actually spirits living inside bodies. This is how a spirit can actually physically manifest and actually experience things. Because it tells you in the scripture that a spirit, it doesn't marry or given in marriage. Okay, a spirit is what? It's pure fire. So the body is purified. That's why the body, spirit, raises temperature. Okay?
I that speak in righteousness.
So the Lord is going to come in those chairs. And real quick, can you get Revelation, the first chapter, 1 and 7. The Lord, He's going to come with all the angels. He's going to empty out the whole host of heaven. Okay? To do what? To destroy Esau, the flesh, to show his power. Okay, you got that? Or you got the precept? Go ahead.
Revelation 1 and 7. Behold, he cometh with clouds.
He cometh with clouds. Why does it say he cometh with clouds? Because clouds are also synonymous with what? You get that scripture? You get that scripture? Clouds are also synonymous with chariots. Okay, and the chariots can actually cloak themselves in the clouds. Okay? So he cometh with clouds. So he's not gonna come on a cloud. Nobody, you ain't never seen nobody in history nor is it possible to come on a cloud. All right? That's some fairy tale shit. That's talking about a chariot. Can you read that? You got it?
Yeah. It's Psalms 104 and 3. Who layeth the beams of his chambers in the waters? Who maketh the
waters?
clouds?
The waters. The Shemayim. All right. The Mayim, the waters.
Yeah.
Okay, the heavens. Go ahead.
It says, who maketh...
Who layeth his chambers in the waters.
That's right.
Go ahead.
Who maketh the clouds his chariot.
Who maketh the clouds his chariots. Okay, you have to understand that right now this is a similitude, okay, or a simile. Okay, we use as or like to compare an animate object with an inanimate object. Using a simile, so the Lord is comparing a cloud, okay, with a chariot.
Yep.
And we know that a chariot on this earthly realm, you would think of a chariot, a horse, a carriage, a vehicle, so to speak. Which these modern day chariots, you can spin it around to the cars. You can look at the cars.
Yep.
That is Esau's chariot on the left hand side. Okay, part of the chariot, okay, the car. Then he has, no, you gotta go around. They have a demon. Go ahead, you can turn it back around. Demon, demon's gonna do that. Then he has space and fighter jets. Okay, he has he has aircraft, okay, to go into the heavens, which that is spiritual power, but it's a very, very low level spiritual power. Because they can't sustain themselves with pretty much sustainable energy. Okay, the chariots run off pure energy. They don't need a fuel source. Because once you tap into spiritual power, it's unlimited. Okay, because the Most High Spirit is unlimited. So it's unlimited what? Fire. It's unlimited energy. And that's something that was promised to the elect. And that's something that Esau is trying to attain by his not his eugenics, but he's trying to mesh man and machine. What do they call that? They call it transhumanism. Transhumanism. He wants to have spiritual power. He wants to live forever. He has these cryogenic places where you can freeze your body so they can wake you up once the technology is there. Okay? And that's what this chip is about. It's to extend your life, to make you smarter, to put you on the cloud. And once you're locked into the cloud, you're locked into all the data.
Yeah.
You can access data. On the internet, you can go on the internet, which is nothing but the modern day Urim and Thummim. So Esau, you have to understand, Esau, he's looked at as an angel of light. A messenger on the left hand side though, because he has spiritual power on the left hand side. Go ahead, finish that.
Yep. It says, who maketh the clouds his chariot, who walketh upon the wings of the wind, who maketh his angels spirits, his ministers a flame of fire.
You don't even have to break that down. It's very self-explanatory. Okay? Yet the Spirit has to work with you to be able to understand these things. And furthermore, you can get that in Isaiah, I think Isaiah 30 or 20, you have to have a teacher.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay? And in the last days, the scriptures speak about how your teacher should not be back to the corners anymore. I think that's Isaiah 30 and 20, or 30 and 20. Okay, good.
It's Isaiah 30 and 20. And though the Lord give you the bread of adversity and the water of affliction.
The bread of adversity and the water of affliction, what is that speaking about? It's speaking about slavery. Okay, and we are, today, no, you gotta go around. We are in the bread of adversity and the water of affliction right now. You have to go to work. Well, the very fact that we are in America, we have to tune into the system. We have a social security card, proves that we are a slave unto the system. Okay? Go ahead.
It says, and though the Lord give you the bread of adversity and the water of affliction, yet shall not thy teachers be removed into a corner anymore, but thine eyes shall see thy teacher.
Like when your mom or your dad say, go stand in the corner. All right, get away from our presence. You on punishment. Nobody know where you at. You in the corner. That's the prophets. At one point, they were going into 2 Thessalonians, how it was a falling away. Okay, there was a falling away. That's pretty much the Lord. He put the prophets in the corner. Go sit in the corner. Time out.
Yeah. And what did Esau do to Jake? Jake's in the ghettos, the corners. Right. But now, where are we at? we're in the broad places, man.
Right, get that Proverbs first chapter.
We're in Agora.
Get that
Where
Proverbs 1.
We're where Esau likes to get out and shop and enjoy himself. All right. Now you can't escape the prophecies, man. You can't escape Jacob nor the prophecies thereof.
So we're not back into the corner anymore, but your eyes shall see thy teachers. Okay, so we are set up. The Apostle Gabar did a video not too long ago, days ago, just teach the scriptures. That's all we're set here to do. Now, you know, it's gonna get heated. We understand it's gonna get heated, but you have to understand, you have to be able to maneuver in the scriptures. You have to bring the scriptures out for you to be justified, okay, in your sayings. All right, because we can spit out all type of knowledge, so to speak. That don't mean shit. You got to bring out this right here. Why? Real quick, in Hebrews the 4th chapter, because this word is powerful. That's the reason why we have the book and we read out of the book. You know, even reading out of the book opposed to the phone, there's a different level of energy that even comes with that. Okay? Because the paper in the book actually has a spirit to it. Everything has a spirit to it. Hebrews 4 and 12 real quick.
Hebrews 4 and 12. For the word of the Most High is quick and powerful.
Yeah, the word of the Most High is quick and powerful. Okay? Go ahead.
And sharper than any two-edged sword.
Yeah, sharper than any two-edged sword. Okay, meaning that two-edged sword is representative of pretty much any weapon. Okay, Esau can create any weapon back, and during that time, this is being likened unto a two-edged sword, which cuts in and cuts out on both sides. Okay, you got a one-edged blade, and you got a two-edged blade. Okay, so it's gonna cut you in on both sides. Okay, go ahead.
Piercing even to the dividing asunder.
So this is like a spiritual sword. If you watch maybe Lord of the Rings, you watch that first Lord of the Rings, and Frodo, he put the ring on, right? And he saw those demons, and they stabbed them with a sword, but it was a spiritual sword. They couldn't heal them by physical means, basically. They had to get like a goddamn witch, like a druid or something. Somebody that dealt in like magic, so to speak. I'm just giving you like a, paint a picture, but it was a spiritual weapon. So they had to heal spiritually. So even though Jake is sick, and how did Jake get healed? By spiritual means, which is his word. So the word is also, it can cut you, it is actually used as a weapon, but it's also used as a healing ointment also. So this word is multi-dimensional, multi-diverse. Go ahead.
Piercing even to the dividing asunder of soul and spirit.
Yeah, it hits you in the spirit. It hits you in the spirit, okay? And this is single-handedly taking down the so-called white man. It's this truth, it's this word. Because the words that are speaking, okay, they're actually going out into the four corners of the earth via the vibration. Because everything has a vibration to it. The word has a vibration to it. Reading the scriptures, especially in the King James, has a vibration to it. It tells you, you're going to bring it out? Go ahead.
No, I was going to add. No. This is a small point, because Esau likes to say, like, press out. Speaking things into existence. He gets that from the scriptures. Really, that's what the prophets do. By prophesying, like they used to say before. We're seeing the words of the Heavenly Father, which are the words of prophecy. And like the brother saying, that vibration is going throughout the earth.
Right. Yeah, we're speaking the Heavenly Father's words. Because the Heavenly Father, He's so powerful. He's so powerful, and He ain't got to speak.
Good.
Literally, if He speak, and He would have speak, man, just as He did back in Mount Sinai, Jacob would bug out. The earth couldn't contain the words of Yahweh Shema Shai, okay? The Lord has to actually, He uses men, He uses vessels on the earth, so He'll speak, He'll work on your mind and put things in your mind so you can speak it, and that's how He speaks. So that's how He physically manifests this prophecy going out real quick in Matthew 24 and 22. I believe it's Matthew 24 and 22. So shall this word go out to the four corners of the earth, then shall the end come. So words have power. You learned that, in school. Words have power. Okay.
I got a piece of for you too.
Where you at?
Oh, here it is.
It's Matthew 24 and 14.
14.
And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world.
This gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world. And how is this gospel being preached in all the world? Well, by the internet. And physical camps being set up throughout the whole planet Earth. Okay, go ahead.
For a witness unto all nations.
For a witness unto all nations. So not only is this true for Israelites, waking up Israelites, it's also for all the other nations to know their judgment. Esau to know their judgment, okay? And to teach Israelites that don't look like Israelites, that actually are, and they look like other nations. You're gonna have confusion of faces, so you're gonna have Jake that are out of all nations. That's why the Lord, He wants to speak to all nations. So this word accomplishes many things. Go ahead.
And then shall the end come.
Then shall the end come. So the very act of preaching is single-handedly going to bring down this system, and it's actually doing that right now as we speak. Because every day has a vibration to it. Every week has a vibration to it. Every month has a vibration to it. Every year has a vibration to it. Like the Apostle Gahar, he deemed what? The year of Aragman, that was all through the Spirit.
Right.
The year of death, destruction, and diligence.
Yeah.
The year of the push. There's a vibration to each year. Because the closer that we get to the end, the closer, or I would say more of the prophecies speak. And our manifest, which the word manifest means to make things evidently clear. It makes it clear, it's evident. There's no interpretation. Okay? When those missiles are in the sky coming to Babylon, where's the disputer? Where are going to be the scoffers and scorners? There are going to be no more scoffers. There are going to be no more scorners. There are going to be no, the missile, that's a hoax. Yeah. You're going to literally see the missile in the sky. You're going to literally, there is no more hoax. Okay, so that's really when it's going to be real to Americans and to all those who, prescribe to this notion that the Bible is fake. Okay? Go ahead. That was it on that. You got a precept.
This Isaiah 55 and 11. So shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth.
Well, it said out of His mouth, right? Well, is it Heavenly Father speaking? Did God come down and tell us something? No.
Okay.
It was all through the Spirit that it was happening. Okay, you have to be a spiritual man to understand this. Okay? To the holy, all things are holy. To the defiled, all things are defiled. So we see this as power. Okay, we see this as this amazing stuff. Man, the Lord's actually doing this. Oh shit! How the Lord is speaking on our minds, so we know according to scriptures that man's goings are of the Lord. So we're being actively controlled right now, but the Lord gave us cognition to understand that. That's where that high level of knowledge and mystery comes in. Knowing that you're being controlled while you're being controlled.
That's right. That's consciousness. That's something Esau's trying to do.
That's it.
But he can't.
That's consciousness, and that's what he does when he's trying to create these this artificial intelligence.
Yeah.
He's actually trying to create consciousness in a form of algorithms.
Yep. That's what it is.
What he says, algorithm is a whole bunch of random events happening. But he wants a whole bunch of random events happening. He inputs a whole bunch of random events, and through that AI, it learns by experience to where it will seem that it's making doing things on its own. Whereas that's the direct technology that the Heavenly Father planted in us. It will seem like a whole bunch of random things happening, but actually it's all set in an algorithm. So there is really no such thing as artificial intelligence. Okay? That's really like old technology that the Heavenly Father already has placed in human bodies, organically. Esau is doing it artificially. So Esau, you're done. Your time is up. Okay? Your kingdom is going down. It's crumbling as we speak. All right, you want to go in Iran? Okay? Why? That's fulfilling biblical prophecy. And once you do that, all right, you won't have guards unto Iran. Okay, Israel's having conflict with Iran. They want America to bomb Iran. Well, doesn't it tell you that the least of the flock shall draw them out? Who is it speaking about the least of the flock? Amalek. Brothers were speaking about Amalek earlier. Okay? The chief of the heathen are the chief of Esau. All right, the ones who actually stole our nationality.
Really,
Okay.
rulers of the world. If you really want to be real, that's the wicked Amalek. Not just any old Edomite runs the world. You know, it's a specific tribe within the nation of Edom, man. All right, ultimately a specific family, a bloodline.
Yep.
You know,
Yeah, they got this level. Just as there's a so-called bloodline with the elect.
okay.
Okay, the first fruits. All right, the first spirits created after Yahweh Shai. Okay. The same thing that goes, you know, those are they're the elect, because when you go into the word elect, elite, they're synonymous with each other. When you actually look at the word elite, it goes back to the word elect.
Okay.
So you have the elect of Edom, which is Amalek, and then particularly you have groups of Amalek. They're on different stages. Like the Rothschilds, they're the highest level. You have the different banking elite, super elite, rich families.
Yep.
Okay, which you have the elect, which they're the chief, they're the first of their house.
Yep.
Those are the first fruits. Right now, we don't know who they are. We know that we see the hopeful elect. We don't know exactly. We have an inkling because we know what the elect will be doing. The elect will be preaching. The elect will be teaching, okay? They'll be breaking down these scriptures. Well, they'll still be out here. Rain, sleet, or snow. In season and out of season. That's another indicator. So the Lord, He gives us signs. Ultimately, it's about enduring to the end, okay?
That's right. Right.
Go ahead.
It says, so shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent it.
Yeah, so the Lord said, so shall the things that go forth out of my mouth. That goes to show you that He's not physically talking, okay?
Yep.
These people are these spiritually and physically blind.
Yeah.
You know, these people.
Yeah.
Read that again, Baba Kushai.
Yeah, cut. It's Isaiah 55.
Oh man, when all hell breaks loose, man, it's gonna be over, man. Okay, it's gonna be over. People can already, a little bit of rain causes all type of judgment. It distorts people's way of movement. How much more when it's just chaos going off, bombs going off, troops, you know, shoot people. It's gonna be on some France type shit, France 2.0, really. The yellow protesters, the Julie John, or the Julie Jet. I forget exactly how they pronounce it in the French. But it's gonna be all hell. All you hear is smoke bombs go off. No. I just mow at birds, you know. No big deal. Go ahead. Go ahead.
It's Isaiah 55 and 11. So shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth.
Yeah, the Lord's word goes forth out of His mouth, okay, by His prophets speaking. Okay, and He has set up His prophets on the four corners of the earth. To do what? To prophesy to the nations. To prophesy against Babylon. To prophesy against Edom. To prophesy against 2/3. To exhort the elect. Okay? To confirm the soul of the disciples. Go ahead.
It shall not return unto me void.
It's not going to return to a void, meaning empty. Okay? If the Lord says something is going to happen, it's going to happen. And we see that. He said tension's going to build up in the Middle East. We see that. He said there's going to be wars and rumors of war. We see that. We see that there's earthquakes in diverse places. Okay? Well, it tells you that at the end it shall be made manifest. Or at the end it shall speak. What is it talking about? It's talking about the prophecies. They're speaking. Okay, go ahead. They're being spoken into existence. Like the brother was going into earlier. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's like you have the prophet speaking on the prophecies, and then you have the prophecy speaking for himself. You know, when they actually come into pass. It's when you read Ezekiel 33 and 33. Lo, when these come into pass, then you shall know that a prophet hath been among you. Then you're gonna know, oh, these are the guys. They said this, you know, and it's happening. It says, it shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent it.
Not only is it going to accomplish, it's going to prosper. You know? It's going to flourish, man. Okay, it's going to flourish. Which if you have somebody named Florenzo, it goes back to the flourish, or the flower. To bloom. That's what the word flourish means to bloom. You know? Not only just to grow, But to really flourish, like, oh man, you flourishing, man. It's, you know, you're really growing, and that's how the prophets are growing. They're exponentially growing, okay, at a very rapid rate, okay? Which that signifies that we're at the last days. That's a signal, man. That's a sign. Okay, all nations coming together. Okay, people bugged out of their mind. Well, we see that the RFID microchip is being ready to be pushed, which we already know that, you know, by articles, by certain things that came out in the media, by certain whistleblowers, people that in that industry or in the know, they are already said that people even have the chip. Certain brothers met people that actually profess that they have the chip. Different military personnel, Jakes have it, you know. Go ahead. Oh, they put it in the movies?
Yep. Yeah, no, I got this precept because you mentioned the word flourish. All right, this 2nd Ezra 6:28. As for faith, it shall flourish.
Yeah. Oh, that's another indicator. As for what? If you let me see.
I can go it like.
No, that's it. That's
okay.
it. Yep, that's it.
Yep. It says, as for faith.
As for faith. Okay, and we know what faith is according to the scriptures. The evidence things not seen.
Yep.
Okay, go ahead.
As for faith, it shall flourish. Corruption shall be overcome.
As for faith, it shall flourish. And how is that? How is faith flourishing? Well, you're seeing faith flourish right now.
Yeah.
You're seeing men called out of the world that were once in Babylon, that once had a mistaken identity. So to speak, they had amnesia. The Lord actually put us through a spiritual amnesia. We thought that we were Christian. We thought that we were black. We wanted to be hip-hop artists or rappers.
Yeah.
We wanted to be professional athletes. You know? Yet the Lord, He called us out of that. And now you're seeing faith flourish in the form of the camps springing up. Okay? Men standing so stiffly for the names of Yahweh Shema Shai. Okay. Can you get Wisdom of Solomon, the 5th chapter?
Yep.
Go ahead.
It says, as for faith, it shall flourish. Corruption shall be overcome.
Corruption shall be overcome. And who is the corrupt man on the planet Earth? Esau. He's being overcome by what? By the word of Yahweh Shema Shai. He's being overcome by the sword of the Spirit.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it says they were reading earlier. The Lord shall come with destroy with the brightness of His coming. Him actually coming also, but then also this truth. Basically, get Isaiah 60 and start at 1 real quick. Real quick.
Yeah. Esau's stronghold being casted down, as it says in Corinthians. That's the fortitude of his that's the foundation of his whole strength. It's lies, you know. Him building up this society based on lies and deceit.
Yep.
You know?
Woe to the bloody city! It is full of lies and robbery, and the prey departeth not. What is that speaking about? It's talking speaking about America.
That's right.
All right, go ahead.
This is Isaiah 60:1. Arise, shine, for thy light is come.
For that light is come. See? So just as once Yahweh Shai came on the planet, okay, that was the end of the world. Okay? That was the last days. That was the beginning of the last days. Truth coming into the light actually being shined on the planet Earth. This truth.